the Big Ten and the SEC are creating a joint advisory group of presidents and ADs in urgent mission to find solutions and steer college sports into the future. And there is an article about this, which I'll put this in the description below, by Ross Dillinger, and I know multiple people have reported this as well. And I'm going to say this up front: I don't trust the SEC or the Big Ten as a Big 12 person. I would not trust them. Period. Because you know how backstabbing they are in terms of their leadership, and not the fans. It's the Greg Sankey and obviously Tony Petitti, the current Big Ten commish, and even before him, I still don't trust, because I know eventually they want to find a way to separate those two from the rest. I'm just telling the truth, and of course we know it's one of the most pivotal times in college athletics, and the SEC and Big Ten are the wealthiest conferences in America. Obviously, look at the numbers. And this nameless joint effort is a historic cooperative movement between the two most powerful leagues, conferences, and is an initial step in their intent to steer the future of college athletics, which is the latest example of authority shifting from the NCAA's age-old national governance to its more prominent conferences. The Joint Advisory Board is tasked with tackling the most pressing challenges before the industry in what the Big Ten and SEC commissioners describe as urgent missions to find solutions for issues such as ongoing anti-lawsuits, most notably the multi-billion-dollar House case and disagreements over the NCAA's new governance proposal, Project D1, and the unsettled landscape of athlete transfer movement, tampering charges, and name, image, and likeness inducements. The Big Ten Commissioner Tony Petitti calls this a meaningful step in an effort to fix things. And the SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey, which I would not trust his word on this. Actions speak louder than words, in my opinion. Described it as a common sense solution that he hopes will lead to a much brighter horizon. The commissioners both strongly rebuke any notion that the creation of this advisory board is a move toward a breakaway from the college sports governing body. The Big Ten and SEC remain prominent members of the NCAA, both in governance and national competition. They say the joint board does not hold unilateral authority, and they will have no motivation to simply declare anything, Sankey said. I would not trust that snake on what he said. You know they want to separate, when we know that, and I know he says that they don't, but actions speak louder than words. I mean, that's the truth. And according to his perspective, we have a lot that is linked to the NCAA, and we want to see a healthy national organization. I think that's very much a need. However, pressures are mounting, he continued. We are going to have conversations about what might path forward for college sports. And said Petitti said, you can see the pace that others are getting involved in college athletics is increasing. So the pace of solutions to the problems being identified has to increase. And while the commissioners say their expressed goals is not succession, the creation of the joint board feels something like much more of a grandiose in the making, which is kind of like I alluded to on they might want to separate down the line. College football's two behemoths sharing ideas, plans, and models for the future. After all, officials from the two conferences hold more authority than any other leagues. They own much of the value, money, and historic success. Next year, as the league the leagues will encompass 34 schools in 27 states. In college athletics, its only real profit turning sport is football. Those teams have won 3 times as many AP national championships as the other leagues combined. From a revenue perspective, schools in the Big Ten and the SEC will soon earn at least $25 million more dollars than the next conference's media rights deal. The similarities have brought them together, and the commissioners have grown close. And they're a pair of New York State natives leading rival billion-dollar businesses. One is a longtime media and Major League Baseball executive in Petiti, and the other is a lifelong college athletics administrator, Greg Sankey. So it's very lengthy, as you could tell, and all this. But I'm not just saying I wouldn't trust them if you're the Big 12 person. I would not trust them if you're the ACC folks out there. I would not trust them if you're any of the Group of Fives. I mean, or even the mid majors, and they definitely will have to wait and see what happens. And we know that all those lawsuits with NIL have occurred. I mean, in the law, and honestly, Florida State in the ACC lawsuit as well. So, it's going to be interesting what will happen from here. And I still won't. I would wish they did that for every single conference to get involved and not just those two. But that's just my feelings on this. I would not trust the SEC or the Big Ten, period. And I know they say they don't want to separate, but that actions speak louder than the words. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 600 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So make money out this course, liking video, comment video, really helps YouTube algorithm. So more people could see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And I will put the article in the description below so y'all can see it and read it.